know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these issues.
This being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys. Breaking those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And, you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
He's off on the foot. Rodgers checked in for Snubs. And the second free throw, good. Here's Daly, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Harrison, a big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish? And that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Here's Person.
Back home where I come from, we keep being born.
Screen by O'Neal. Jumper off the screen. And lots of, I don't know, I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. They're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angle. That's good.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout. Oh, the shot, he'll go to the free throw line. Switch here. Rodgers is checked in. The Magic have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me.
The Magic have had two chances at the line already, making them both. And that one misses. Together, they may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think. That's good.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Orlando out in front, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your tip?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. And I say it, Shaq-like. Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that shot.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Barbecue chicken, they were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
What's up? What's up?
On the free throw, no good.
You just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
The Magic shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Bosa.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno.
He hits both from the stripe.
And checking out the numbers for Joseph, how he performed last season. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season, the league leader in assists.
Yeah, and that's what made him number one last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him. Gentlemen, group shot. Group shot.
The first one falls. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. So he gets them both for one more.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
The Magic have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And that one misses trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Fourth, the Magic.
And they turned all those mistakes into points.
On contact, attacking, getting to the line, that will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Now the pass to Rogers. Just 2 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Orlando now. Here's Hart. And Orlando again with the bucket. Shot that time, the whistle blows.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one's pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Know how to draw heat, whether you're 4 feet or a new size. It always starts out with 3 dice and shoot the 5. Thought they deuce was live, then I hit it with trips, then I reached down for the money.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, I heard the whistle, and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
Powell, he's jacked in for the Bucks. And the free throw,
No reason to just rise up and take the jump shot.
and so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering and scoring low. It was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful